All right, let's jump into this next section, building a strong portfolio and personal brand. Now, you might be thinking, I'm just starting out. Do I really need a personal brand already? And the answer is yes, absolutely. In today's world, especially in tech and creative fields, how you present yourself online can open doors or close them. A strong portfolio shows people what you can do. It's your digital proof of skills. And your personal brand, that's how you tell your story. It's how people remember you. In this part of the session, we'll talk about how to showcase your best work, how to make your online presence reflect who you are, and how to stand out, even if you're still new to the game. Let's get into it.
This training is part of the EU-funded Code4Future project. The project is coordinated by Gent GmbH in collaboration with L4Y Learning for Youth GmbH and Seyhan Danışment Gazi Anadolu Lisesi. Stay tuned for more coding content from this initiative. You can find more resources through the link provided in the description.
Let's talk about the power of personal branding in today's digital world. In the past, your resume might have been the first thing people saw, but now it's your online presence, your LinkedIn, your portfolio, even your GitHub profile that often makes the first impression. Especially in tech, personal branding is a big part of career development. It's not just about showing off your coding skills. It's about telling your story in a way that feels real and professional. You want people, employers, collaborators, peers, to get a sense of who you are, what you're good at, and what you care about. For aspiring coders, this means building a brand that shows both your technical side and your personality. It's about standing out from the crowd, not just as a developer, but as someone worth remembering. In this session, we'll explore how a solid personal brand and a well-built portfolio can open up new opportunities, build credibility, and support your long-term career goals. Now let's get into how to actually build a strong coding portfolio. First, learn and specialize in coding languages. Don't try to learn every language at once. Focus on the ones that match your career goals. For example, if you're into web development, start with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and maybe a framework like React. If you're more into data science, Python is your best friend. The idea is to build a solid foundation that makes you confident in your skills. Next, customize your portfolio. It's not enough to just dump a bunch of projects into your portfolio. Think about what employers or collaborators might be looking for. Show how you solved problems, which tools or technologies you used, and what kind of impact your work had. Make it clear, focused, and tailored to the kind of jobs or clients you're aiming for. Finally, showcase your best work. Quality over quantity, always. Choose the projects that show off your strongest skills. If you're into data, for example, show how you worked with large data sets, applied machine learning, or created helpful visualizations. Anything that makes you stand out and tells a story about your abilities is worth including. Quick recap: a strong portfolio shows what you know, how you apply it, and why it matters. So be intentional with what you include and make it easy for others to see your strengths. Let's continue building that strong portfolio with 3 more important tips. First, add detailed explanations. Don't just show what you built, explain how you built it. Talk about the tools you used, the challenges you ran into, and how you solved them. This helps people see your thought process and understand your problem-solving skills. It's not just about what you made, it's about how you think. Next, participate in competitions. Things like hackathons, coding challenges, or contributing to open source projects are great ways to stand out. They show that you're proactive, that you love learning, and that you're serious about growing as a developer. Plus, they give you fresh projects and experiences to add to your portfolio. And finally, keep it updated. Your portfolio should grow with you. As you finish new projects or learn new skills, take the time to update your site or profile. An outdated portfolio can make it seem like you've stopped learning, even if you haven't. so keep it fresh. Quick summary: explain your work, take on challenges, and keep your portfolio alive. These simple steps can make a huge difference when someone's deciding whether to hire or collaborate with you. Now that we've talked about portfolios, let's shift the focus to personal branding, specifically how to shape your identity in the coding world. First, find your niche. This simply means figuring out what you're most interested in and where your strengths are. Are you drawn to front-end design, back-end development, mobile apps, or maybe data science? Once you know that, you can focus your learning and job search in that direction, which makes your brand feel more clear and consistent. Next, create a bio. Your bio is like a mini elevator pitch. It should quickly explain who you are, what you do, and what makes you unique. Keep it short but meaningful. Mention your skills, interests, and experiences, and don't forget to update it as you grow. It's a living summary of your journey. And last, build an online presence. Whether it's LinkedIn, GitHub, or even a personal website, make sure your profiles reflect who you are and the direction you're heading in. A strong online presence helps you connect with others, find job opportunities, and show the world what you're working on. In short, your personal brand helps people understand who you are as a developer and where you're going next. And that wraps up the first part of this chapter. I hope you found it helpful so far, but we're not done yet. There's more to explore. In the next part, we'll continue diving deeper, so be sure to check it out. See you there.